Winnerbracket semifinal in Group C. It's TH versus Luna, China versus Korea. TH, of course, the massive favorite. He could jump into the round of 16 right away, and maybe he can even keep a clean sheet. Luna is one of these few Korean players who are kind of making a splash recently, so let's see how he fares against the strongest human in the world. We have a DK, we have a very early narrow tower by Luna, but no tech fiends. It's a ghoul opening into tech for the Korean.
One ziggurat tech as well, so it is a very fast tech indeed. But when you play one ziggurat, normally you can't bring ghouls out too easily. Yeah, this is very unusual. Refreshing to see. Neo, it's a new build for the undead. Well, it's not exactly new, but we don't see it much anymore. The first bit of harass here didn't work out. And yeah, interesting first creep route here by TH, going for the Ogre Magi camp first, which is really good for the level 2 and the consumable. It can be considered somewhat risky, though, at times. But I guess with the Ghoul build, the DK is slightly delayed, so he wasn't in time there actually to steal anything. So this early game is already pretty nice for the human.
Right, sorry, I was struggling a little with the overlay, but now all should be good, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Expo delayed already, and I would laugh so hard if he actually plays Gargs with it to punish the expansion and towers. Problem, 0 experience, and Scroll of the Beast, and TH has quite some footies to work with.
Alright, so here we come, the Ghoul build now coming to effect, with 2 ghouls coming in. Scroll of the Beast popped, by the way, just to be safe. AM nicely moved towards the back. Did you see that? He pushes the AM into the corner, and then the peasants block the way so the DK can't get in. But now the DK finds the way in again, but so much damage from these footies. DK TP's out. 0 experience. Ooh, yeah. That's a yikes, boys.
That is a yikes indeed. And full
experience. Horrible early game. This is catastrophic. This is so bad.
540 experience lead for TH. Yep. It's 2 levels. And more.
Hey, but, Neo, but at least he has 9 rods of necromancy.
What the fuck? He wants to claim 120's title as the necromancer, maybe.
Wasn't it Agent who once was very, very adamant about, oh, it's so imbalanced that you can swap Rod of Necromancy and it doesn't have cooldown. Blizzard, you need to put cooldown on Rod of Necromancy when you switch it to between heroes. Blah, 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 blah.
Agent has very strong opinions. That is definitely something I can see. So tier 2 has been reached. DK is not defending at home, trying to defend now and to repair, but TH so fast with the footman blocks, delaying this. Ghouls are trying to interfere as well.
Do you know that feeling when you keep on harping on about something and then you get validated by someone else being punished for what you said was bad? I feel that right now. I feel that right now because this narrow tower offensively, I have stated many times, is really greedy against human, really risky, can be punished really easily. Bad against human, bad against orc, good against undead, decent against night elf. Don't want to do it against human. This costs a lot of acolytes, this costs a lot of gold, but at the same time Luna is doing towards the expansion as well, to be fair. Killed a lot of peasants over there. So actually it's both players taking quite the beating here.
But again, TH has the main base to mine from, and the economy is suffering. He lets a lot of acolytes die. He actually has no acolyte remaining and no gold to get them back. So yeah, he kind of has to win here. It's mass acolytes. Interesting strategy, Breath of Fire again, but Ziggurat finally broken, and Luna is at 14 supply.
And he doesn't have enough gold for an acolyte.
Yep. He has 12 supply.
AMTP's back now that the damage has been done. We'll have another Water Elemental here in a moment. Oh, he could just run down the DK. He could have just run him down if he wanted to with those boots. But let's him be. It's a lot of skeletons. Dude, look at those 9 rods of necromancy. Yep. Going to work.
How many does he have left? Only 2. He used 7?
Yeah.
8?
Switching in between heroes, man. It's so broken, Neo. I'm telling you. Blizzard, please nerf this.
Here's the boots, and that's the death DK. GG. That was a very, very, very short game. TH is 3-0, killing Luna in 7 minutes 20, and 1 map away from the round of 16 tomorrow.
Is he gonna get the 2-0 Neo here? I wonder.
You wonder?
I don't wonder that much, though, to be honest.
I was about to say,
I got
what
a
are
pretty
my
good
odds
feeling.
if I bet on Luna?
20-1.
20-1. Huh. Kind of want to take that. Big Mac menu? Get 20 Big Mac menus if Luna wins?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
But not in China, man.
No.
McDonald's China is actually atrocious.
I run real cheese. Not just some substance in cheese color.
Yeah. KFC China is like okay, but McDonald's China is really rough.
I think I haven't had chicken in McDonald's China. We kind of were stupid to go for the cheeseburgers, and not a good idea.
That was the last day of GCS back then. The first GCS when we were so broke we couldn't even pay for the hotel.
That was one of the most miserable feelings of my life. Maybe the most miserable day of my life.
Yeah, that day was really bad. But the night before was really good. You know? It's always a give and take, Neo. It's always a give and take.
That is absolutely correct. And all the other experiences were really good, so it's fine. You have to go through some slums to value the good times.
Yeah. Adversity builds character, Neo.
It's always so
That's
good
what you get for not reading books. You can't say shit like that, Neo.
I do read books, but in German most of the time. And I don't remember stuff. That might be the...
You mean you listen to books that give you nightmares?
That's like right now. But in general, I do have some books. I actually just ordered a book.
Oh.
I think I just received this book as well. What's it called in English? The Cafe at the End of the World or something? That would be the direct translation.
I think I've heard that before.
I think it's the Y Cafe in English.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I've discovered a new band. I'm not sure if I like it yet or not, but it's interesting enough to keep listening to. And I've been pretty impressed with you recently or over the last years. Whenever I said this and this band, and it was any rock band, you always knew them. So here goes the test again. The band is called Oso Oso.
I freaking love them. You can check out my
Of course
Twitter.
you know them, dude.
No,
It's
I know
crazy.
them because 2 weeks ago they put out a new album. It's called Basket in the Glow.
Yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now.
That is so good. And I love it. I followed them for maybe a year. I wasn't too impressed. They have a couple of good songs. But this album, I love it. And I'm going to see them in 2 weeks.
Cool.
Also, man.
It stood out because it's really not the music I usually listen to. But I
Remo.
thought that album, it's pretty good. It's really it's a nice change of pace. And yeah, I'm right now deciding if it's a really good album for me or just kind of a good album for me.
I knew it. I'm turning you into an emo music lover. It's starting to become more and more, slowly but steady.
We just have to wait until the new Kendrick album, Neo, then I'm all the way in the rap corner again. I think it's inevitable.
That's okay.
Kendrick, when are you bringing out the new album, man? I've been waiting for years. All these other clowns, come on.
I saw a headline yesterday that Kanye might actually put out a new album soonish.
Yeah, I also remember a headline from 2 years ago saying, in 1 year I'm going to release 5 albums. Yeah, that was going pretty well.
Well, as a producer, he did, right? Or was it 4?
Did he?
He produced... Oh, wait. He put out 1 album himself, right? Then he had this one with Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did produce the Nas album. So that's 3. I don't know. It's been quite a while. Some questions here before we go into the next game. Did you have rice buns at McDonald's? Nope.
Nope.
Are you childhood friends? Well, depending on what childhood is for you. We met when we were 17.
We were
18.
definitely very childish still.
Yeah, that's correct. We know each other for 11 plus years, so I think that kind of counts as childhood. Are you guys full-time casters? Not yet, but hopefully soon.
How's
Hey,
it going?
Remo.
Pretty
How's
good.
it going? Good. Oh, I was disconnected. You too?
Nope, I'm in.
Oh, I hope we don't have this weird bug. Game tracking. Let's try again. I admire your masculinity and big genitalia you might have. No! I don't know if you're talking about Remo exclusively or me as well. Alright,
Alrighty then, let's go in game.
Is this a topic that makes you uncomfortable?
I mean, it's a little on the edge.
Okay.
Weird creep route here by TH. He's going for the green into the lab. I think I've never seen that before. Does that make sense? Or is he just like doing it just to control the masses because he knows when I do it, everyone will do it?
I was a little late to the party here because again the resources were swapped. But now I fixed it.
Death Knight 2 with the first creep camp. Taking definitely more damage there than he's supposed to.
Yeah.
That looks like one of his two skeletons got ensnared when he went for the creep, which is a bit of a mistake. So okay, he's gonna expand again. This is a rather difficult expansion map, but not that hard against Undead, to be honest.
He always tries it though, right? I think I haven't seen him on one base against Undead.
Played a lot against at WGL.
Yeah, at Happy, okay.
That was so weird. He won the first map with fast expansion, and then plays one base every single game after.
Yeah, I remember. It's true.
He played against 120 as well. Against 120 victoriously, though. Two peasants dead so far. Coil misses. Expansion creep is pretty damn sloppy, to be honest. These water elementals weren't tanking at all for the most part. Now they are starting to. So there's gonna be 4 peasants dying because of the sloppiness here. Perhaps even 5. And that hurts. That actually does hurt.
And it's super good for Luna. Ooh, arm was in the air already for the coil. There we go, super long range. Super good to get the aura now for at least some region. It's only 2 peasants remaining here. Fiend is kind of low as well. Luna playing with fire, with TH and quite some footmen. This can always end up in a surround, but he was greedy and rightfully so, getting another kill, delaying this expansion by a lot. New militia have been called. This delays the tech by a lot, and Luna himself, with his Tet Fiend build, almost at tier 2.
Yep. Good opening here by Luna. Gets a lot of damage in. Largely thanks to TH, to be honest. We talked a little bit about building placement in the first game. What stands out to you here in the second game, Neo? Is there one particular building that's perhaps a little far forward? What do you think?
The shop, maybe?
The shop, that's the right answer. 100 points for Neo. That could definitely be a vulnerability here. TH now with his level 3, he's pretty strong on the map at the moment. And this is something that also has to be considered when harassing. It's not only about how much damage can you do against the peasants and stuff, but also you want to be surviving on decent health and decent mana to be able to hold off against pushes like these. But at the moment, Luna is having a tough time. Once the Lich comes out, it's going to be a lot easier. One Acolyte's already been taken out, I believe, as Luna is focusing on the Archmage over here. Oh, the DK forced into a heal pot as well. Good damage. Great execution here by TH.
Cool
Getting his way
value.
back in the game.
Cool value of the Wand of Mana stealing as well. DK is, well, for a long time was far away from a coil, and that coil could have pushed TH into the TP. But no, now we have the Lich, now we got Nova. Still Almost a coil.
Really nice footy splits as well. 4 footies with defend towards the Acolytes, and the 3 others with the AM and Water Elementals pressuring the DK and the Fiends.
Yeah. And these range attacks.
Harass, honestly.
3 Water Elementals for a long time. So much damage.
Oh my god. This is what it must feel like if you meet TH on ladder, dude. It's like, oh, I killed 5 peasants into... I lose the early game.
Or this is how I feel in my ladder games against every single human out there. From Luna's perspective, of course. But that makes me relatable. Yes. What?
He's gonna get some footy kills here at least, and that's experience. That does matter. Oh, I love how the shop was already done for the AM to start healing right away.
He's not joking at all, right? Whoa.
The tech, though. I thought the tech would have been started by now, but no. This is going to be a romantic timing tech, dude. It's going to be real late.
Double-digit timing, yeah. But he has still Footman and almost 4 Archmage. But okay, Luna definitely doing better in this game than in the previous one with the mass skeleton plays. But no tier 3 tech for him as well. His economy suffered greatly from this.
And still no statues here for Luna, so very hard to have the sustain to stay in here for longer periods of time. Whereas the AM, of course, has the shop to make use of. 1 more skeleton for level 4. Oh no, he got level 4. Oh, that's nice. Level 2 aura, clarity. This will be tons and tons of water elementals.
Like, very good mana management constantly from TH. It does, like, thanks to the Wand of Mana Stealing, of course, thanks to the fast aura, but he always has a water elemental if he needs it. Still no tier 3 for Luna. And oh my god, a lot of footmen storming this undead base. Luna is forced into a retreat with, okay, decent mana and a statue now, but it's gonna be rough. Splitting the forces again, sends a couple of footmen into the army, sends a lot more footmen into the economy. And this is again a delayed tech for Luna.
He's playing it so well. Mass footies, boys!
Yeah, I was about to say, can you check TH's base? Is he attacking now?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I thought he's just playing this tier 1 mass footman.
8 footies plus. That's the sweet spot. This is where you're actually kind of strong on the map. If you have defend. And if the undead exposes weakness, you can punch in with those footies. I mean, as much as TH is getting done here is ridiculous, but still, like, these footies will hold you above water, above the surface, in many, many scenarios. I'm really impressed with TH, man. He's like... He's a little sloppy in the early game, probably remembering how easy the first game was, and is like, okay, maybe I should, you know, try a little, and then suddenly he wins the game with footmen.
Yeah, Luna is getting a lot more kills here, of course, but still not enough for the level 3. Lich, not even level 2. Just nothing does damage. Again, next water elemental was summoned. He has exactly enough for the next one with the next clarity.
Oh. Surround it. Does he get that as well? Oh my god. Dude. And the timing of that was perfect as well. There was no opportunity to get that surround at any point before, but then he had that half second of a window and he gets it. He gets kind of tricked by the cloak of shadows, but he finishes the surround again, closes it. And 1 footy dies, another one takes its place. Oh.
So good.
TH, man. He's not fooling around today.
Absolutely not. Close to level, halfway to level 5. He might lose a couple of footmen here, but constantly good pressure on the DK. Can't even catch a coil, and it's not really a problem. Zeppelin now?
Die, though.
Huh. Okay, gets him here. All of a sudden, this DK is level 3 and almost 4. Water Elemental almost killing the statue, though. Ah, not enough.
Even with the AM dying, though, it's fine. Yes, this buyback is expensive, but he has the resources, man. He has easily enough resources.
Still, after the buyback, 1,500.
Yeah.
So much. Rushing tier 3, even going for towers. Mountain King comes in. And upgrades already. Upgrades for the footman. But yeah,
Aviaries.
Luna is still not tier 3. Not even on the way.
You know what's weird? Griffin aviaries. They don't. Griffins aren't the only birds in there. And this is a pretty discriminating name. What about the Dragonhawks?
Huh. Maybe the Dragonhawks are like foster children. They are allowed there, but it's not their origin.
They don't get raised?
I don't know.
What if it was just called aviary? Would that be weird?
No. I
I
mean,
mean,
we
it's
have...
not called the footman barracks, it's called the barracks.
Yeah. To be correct. It's also a crypt and not, I don't know, a ghoul crypt. Whatever. But what apps? We have a next fight. This time a Mountain King is in. There's a TP. Goes for Death Pact on level 4. I think you are a pretty big fan of that.
Definitely against orc. Against human? Depends. Gets the surround though, as it seems. Oh my god, these footies. God damn TH000 and your footman.
Does anyone in the history of Warcraft gotten so much value out of the first unit you can build?
Oh, it's not quite close. Yeah, there we go. Now it's close. Stormbolt is ready. Might be another kill. Also, it's interesting, the footies is also the water elementals. He's always got the water elementals. The level 4 early on the AM. Making such a difference. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, it is.
He just denied the water elemental with the other water elemental. Did you see that? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you don't
Dude,
want
calm down. Calm down, okay, TH? Like, take a chill pill.
I think he just wants to be done with this. And, can I go back to casting? Maybe that's more fun for me. We even get gyros now. It's Griffins, it's Knights, it's Paladin, it's the full tier 3 human arsenal.
The cool thing here is, yes, TH is playing well, and this game really shows how good TH is. This is how good he is. We don't always see how good he is because he's playing against the best of the world almost all the time. Luna, to put it in perspective, he's probably like an 80 to 85% ladder player, talking about European ladder here. So he's pretty good, kind of.
Yeah.
But TH is so freaking good that he's making Luna look like a noob. He's not. Luna's pretty good. It's just TH is absolutely insane.
And I think he could just play whatever he wants. It doesn't matter what unit composition he throws at Luna, he would win.
Yep, probably. At this stage, certainly. And if he plays footies like that, he could just be playing footies into anything.
And that's GG. 4-0 for TH. And yeah, he's advancing to the round of 16 tomorrow. God damn, that was a super solid performance in both games. Not breaking a sweat once. This is, yeah, a 2-time and more world champion right here in an open qualifier. That's what you get.
That was savage, man. That was 0 chance across 4 maps for TH's opponents.
Yeah, true. Tomorrow he will face either PCG or Who. Don't know if they are playing already. We kind of skipped through some results, I guess. PCG. Wait a second. Where do we start here? Shao Kai has defeated Hitman 2-0. So the American, no real chance here. Czech versus Super BT 2-1. So he recovered from that first map loss. PCG defeated Alice 2-1. So that's why he's facing Who now. And Shao Kai is leading 1-0 against Shao KK. And that seems to be good. Czech, by the way, in the winner bracket of Group D, leading against the unknown Chinese Night Elf who defeated Pink before. We will try to update the bracket as good as we can and then decide of what we do. It could be PCG versus Who next before going into the lower bracket. where we have Invain and Luna and Ever and Alice. So stay tuned. Check out the links in the stream description and leave us some nice words if you have some. And then we'll see each other in 5 minutes.